Post-Christmas. Karma?
That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, Wright. A god.
Not a single case?
That's very suspicious.
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know. Edgeworth.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Very optimistic. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20.
He keeps multiplying.
He keeps doing it.
That's pretty ruthless.
He's like 1 billion times more ruthless than I.
He's huge.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
What the
Guess
fuck?
that's something. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia,
Oh, are we gonna channel her?
Maya, we could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Wow.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here, Maya. I want my old squeeze back.
Oh,
Aww.
I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training.
Not enough waterfalls.
My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing. We'll just put you in danger and then she'll come.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
What are you whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Hello, Judge.
Oh, it's him. Oh, God. We're seeing
Beethoven.
Court now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. It's finally here, folks.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
His name is Karma. Wow.
Von Karma. He keeps tugging at his sleeve. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies.
He's even got the judge scared. But the judge is scared of everyone.
Yeah, it's true. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
I like when she does that look. She's
Yeah,
like,
it's a good
"Ooh,
look.
How am I supposed to fight against this?
I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, gumshoes first. Let's see how this goes.
Boy.
He's just an old man.
Describe the incident now. Yes, sir.
I think Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went toward the boat rental shop.
Overhead map added to the court record.
Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right.
No, he's not.
God, what a jerk.
The arrest of Edgeworth.
Man called in the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Oh wait, this is the first of his testimony.
Yeah. This is the actual testimony.
Okay,
yeah.
I need to put on the voice. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Oh God, I need to get my head wrapped around it. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything. I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
Wow, it's very, very... It's nothing.
Oh, he's so reticent. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now.
Oh, he could very, very easily go into sleek body.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
3 minutes after midnight, call.
Hold it. You received a call from a man?
Yup.
But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Yeah, I hate that bark. It's so stupid.
Objection! That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Yeah, see, that doesn't work.
Yeah, that doesn't work at all. Different people?
There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. Lotta Hart.
What happened next, detective? Seeing the crowd as fast as could.
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is, get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Dang.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review.
Oh, dang.
So much to look forward to these days.
Oh.
This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where you found Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you what was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then?
That's an awkward phrase.
I know, it is weird.
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really.
He's trying to insert his own commentary in, yeah.
Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got a share of objections. I hate hearing him say objection.
Yeah, it's so bad. Didn't suspect him of anything. It's probably more of the same.
Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Dang. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue, now.
I should throw him a senzu bean.
Slap like now. But next morning, the body's found in the lake. Hold it!
Did you find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Really?
Very well.
How did it
Cora
get to the
stepped
heart?
this bullet into evidence.
Usually that hits like a rib or a chest bone. Okay.
Clean through.
Also a 22 caliber. That's a really small caliber to penetrate enough to hit the heart from a pistol. Like from a rifle maybe, but a 22 caliber pistol is pretty weak.
They were very close together, though, in the boat.
That's true. It was nearly point blank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Had to arrest him.
Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
Oh shit. The murder weapon. Why didn't no one tell me?
I know, this seems like a very important detail. A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence.
What about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
Look at his eyes.
Ah, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
But he was tisking.
Yeah.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
Is Edgeworth left-handed? What?
Order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted in evidence.
Fired 3 times. Okay.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet matched the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
What?
Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order.
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point.
God damn it, Judge.
However,
Well, case closed.
you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break.
I'm very old.
I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes. What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now! Wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes. Damn, this court will take a 10-minute recess. I'm his bitch.
Running this court anyway.
Wow.
Phoenix did nothing. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Why didn't you tell me any of this? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. Why didn't you give me more evidence? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
Not true.
That's not.
There could have been a .22 caliber sniper rifle.
It's true. I mean,
True.
was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What? Okay, I don't know how we can get out of this.
What?
But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him.
Well, then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know. Weren't
I
you
was
right
handing
there?
him a banana.
He wanted to make a sandwich.
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
We really should have had the discussion beforehand.
Why did you talk about anything?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh. I'm not gonna convince anyone of that.
He killed himself.
Say, Maya.
Oh, wait.
Say, Maya.
Huh? What?
Any progress with Mia? That's all I care about from you. I don't care about anything else.
Poor Maya.
Sorry, it's no good.
Mo dameda.
Ugh, you're useless.
I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? No, you're not. Sorry. If I can't call my sister,
shit.
I might as well not be here, right?
No.
Yeah, you're useless. Yeah, you're useless.
No.
What are we
I need you
doing?
here.
Yeah,
I need
you're
you here.
useless. Yeah,
No, I
you're
need you here. No, I need you here.
She's useless.
No, I need you here. No.
I'm hearing dissent, so I'm letting this be a random.
No, I need you here. Okay. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Also, Mia just pops in at the right moment, you know?
Yeah,
so even
she
if
has
you
her
don't
own
actually
timing.
help, it's the thought that counts, right?
Don't worry, she has hero timing.
Yeah.
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense.
Aww.
What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Aw, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. You never know when my luck's gonna run out.
Really?
Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
You have a heart condition? Sorry. Whoops.
My left arm is numb.
Oh yeah, maybe he's. I'm constantly having a.
He's
heart
clutching it
infarction.
all the time.
Because he's constantly having an infarction.
An infarction. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. If you Miss Lotta Hart, take the stand.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at the university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
No. Understand?
Yeah. I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please. Here we go. Let's poke holes in this liar's statements.
It was Christmas Eve. Just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang.
Look, it's clearly a left hand holding the gun.
Yeah, but they haven't mentioned any of that in text yet, so.
There wasn't nary a thing on the lake, but that boat.
God damn it! The photo.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder.
But wouldn't it be after if the bang, like, I don't know.
Could be before or after. Oh, wait, no. Or maybe directly after.
It's only like, yeah, I don't know.
It's like seconds, like a second before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order, order, order. I will have order. Order in the court, please. Order, order, order. Fair judge. The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant.
Oh my God, Judge.
What?
Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be?
It's a photo of nothing.
This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony?
Yes, there's always a contradiction. It's always there.
Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court, you know.
I guess I understand.
That is one of those things that people are kind of really bad at explaining.
Yeah, it just means you're being an asshole.
Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
Yes, there was, because she claimed she didn't even know to check the photos until you were like, hey,
didn't she enlarge it?
Did you notice anything? Yeah, that also, she didn't even bother to check the photo because she didn't hear anything.
Yeah, she just sucks. Lotta Hart's one of the most, like, infuriating witnesses in this game to me.
Because she's just a liar.
Yeah, she just shows up to lie, like nothing more.
At least Oldbag isn't necessarily lying, she's forgetful. Like, she's an old lady. Lotta
and even
is
people
just
with, like, motives behind the lie, like trying to protect themselves or a real killer or whatever. Like, I'm more... That's better to me than just lying to be important.
What an asshole.
Was this line read?
I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Not her?
Him? Oh yeah, wait, what?
Maybe she means maybe she means Prosecutor Von Karma.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, yeah.
I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Why? Why are you being so judgmental, Judge? Why are you doing that?
That's my job. You said it. Christmas Eve.
Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day!
Damn!
Huh? Yeah. Well, yes.
That's actually a pretty important point. We should remember that for later.
Yeah.
Objection!
I know you want to find contradictions, but really... I hope your next contradiction's a little more relevant to the trial.
It might be relevant.
They're treating this as completely irrelevant, but it will be relevant later.
It could be relevant.
Witness, continue your testimony. In the car.
Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Never back off. Ms. Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
Meteor showers, right?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained.
What?
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. You hussy.
Bang coming from the lake. I'm gonna hear the sound effect this time.
So you weren't looking at the lake at that time.
Aha!
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked her to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Two jets in a boat.
Could you clearly see the two men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Uh-oh. Press further.
It's not clear at all.
Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about that photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Aha!
Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something.
Another bang.
Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
So many objections. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
Nary a thing on the lake but the boat.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure. Press further, though. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scan the whole lake? What the fuck? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But, Your Honor...
You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
Why?
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh.
Nick! Lotta's testimony is fishy. Nick, really fishy.
I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who said it? Who was that?
It was me.
Dang.
Damn.
Maya.
It's a good expression on her face. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart. Your testimony stinks.
Yeah, good job, Maya.
It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. it's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta!
Expression.
Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big deal treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth.
Didn't. Enough! Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No.
Who said that? Wait. Oh.
I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Tut. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong, bitch. Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony.
Oh, God.
That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Loopholes.
We're really grabbing at straws here. Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for valid claims. Judge, sustain my objection. Sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I was asleep, so I can't. What? Ms. Lotta has made a new testimony.
Dang,
the defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
I guess I do want to arrest a young girl. Very well. My fay, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
He holds a grudge because she got his daughter in trouble.
Yeah.
You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya.
I thought that she was just gonna fade out. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination now.
Okay.
Oh, this is fresh.
Okay. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either.
Okay, that's literally it. Let's press it.
Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Oh, shit.
Oh. Damn. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything, but I can't blah, blah, blah.
Okay, we've done it. So I guess we just present something now.
Yeah, it's gotta be the picture.
There's nothing else.
Can't see anything.
That makes any sense. Yeah. Our first penalty.
Gotcha, Miss Hart. Finally.
We could have shown this photo any time.
What? You got what?
I think that's another reason why I dislike this character so much, because you beat around the bush so much to disprove her. It takes forever to get, like...
Look at this photograph.
Look at this photo. The photo I took?
The very same.
Hold. Every
Can't
time.
see shit.
There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible.
There's a banana.
The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat.
I mean, the type of film doesn't really affect that much.
I don't know that. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself, you bitch.
Miss Hart, are you a bitch?
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
Wow.
Here we go.
How
More
Edgeworth
of it.
was seen.
You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits.
Grits.
Okay. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
Ugh. I hate you, Lotta. You use binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one had better be good.
Yeah. Cold, mist was thick.
So, how could you see Edgeworth?
Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. What?
And she's saying you would never get a girlfriend in the South
Why are you bringing that up now?
because of how hasty you are. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Okay.
Nobody loves me.
What a poor boy. So, once finished setting up camera, got back in the car.
Your camera.
Fixed camera.
I got an automatic.
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
And it does.
Objection
Oh
sustained.
my god. Arr, he's not letting her answer any of my questions. Arr.
Brought the binoculars.
Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah. What the fuck?
Wouldn't you need a telescope? Not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, you wish to press further about the camera?
Always press further. Never stop pressing. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Camera set up to take pictures of meteor shower.
Ms. Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Har.
What?
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth?
Grr.
No unnecessary comments, please. Looked with binoculars.
If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all?
What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him?
I did, yeah.
Enough. There's no room for doubt in a testimony.
You sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do.
All right.
Oh, loop back around. Okay.
Yeah, we're no longer being penalized for everything.
So the new testimony was meteor showers.
Yeah, and so what contradicts that? It's probably the loud noise stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense for meteors.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Meteors don't sound like guns.
Let's do this.
Objection!
You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well, then, what exactly was she photographing?
Oh, I know. Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? It was Gordy.
That's weird
Gordy.
that Phoenix has to say that.
Take that.
Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Sighting at Gourd Lake.
Well, Miss Hart,
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
Assuming we have proof.
We have proof. It's that the camera. So the article itself, if you check it, specifically says, "Oh, it doesn't have the actual font." But I remember when we first read it, it said there was a bang and then a sinking sound, and then the camera is set up to hear a bang.
True.
So I think it's the camera again.
You think so?
Sure.
I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it, man. No joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? You said the camera again?
I think it's the camera again, because nothing else describes how the camera works, right? Or a loud noise. Because even that doesn't, the article doesn't provide loud noise.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah.
All right.
The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. That look. It looks like it's mid-punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired in the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud sound when it emerged.
Did he?
Well, oh yeah, when you first picked up the article, it said he heard a loud sound and then something that sounded like sinking.
I guess. It just seemed so weird.
Yeah, this is a random detail.
That's a poppin' gourd.
Wait, was this line read?
Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. And your shoes are awful.
Order. I see. I, too, thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lures that smart?
You're a fucking asshole.
So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. But you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why'd you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony again.
Oh, so much
My
revision.
God.
That's why I hate her.
Right. Fine. I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to.
You suck, Lotta.
Now I'm gonna spot it.
God, people have a problem with the testimonies.
Okay, wait, this is good music.
Actually, I'm not a research student at university.
God, the perjury. Such
I'm
extreme
nothing.
perjury.
Yeah.
You're just lying about who you are. Like, what the hell?
I'm an investigative photographer.
I like how you're doing like a Southern Belle accent now.
Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness again. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There's no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. I feel like I've been saying this for like the past half hour. God.
That's my favorite line. You may
Seem
begin
sure
the
yourself,
cross-examination.
you must have something in mind, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, cross-examine, new testimony, order.
Very well.
Very well. Ha! That would be a first.
Very funny.
You understand this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Oh, jeez.
For today. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
God.
All right. Not a student. Let's just grill her a little bit.
What manner of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a man.
No, that's actually falutin.
Highfalutin.
Highfalutin. That means you're
I'm
fancy.
not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything.
That's it.
Okay, that's pretty.
Okay, bitch.
An investigative photographer.
An investigative photographer.
Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press, and it's that kind of business.
You're a tabloid photographer.
She's just a paparazzi.
Yeah.
Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what?
What?
What? There was a UFO?
UFO. She's saying UFO, but she's saying UFO.
Oh my god. There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. Wow.
A UFO.
You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO.
So long as she has the actual, words correct, it's fine.
Guess that's what I had Guess that's when I had. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer.
I see.
Did she say that was just last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a shaky basis for a career.
Yeah.
What a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of the monster.
Is Gordy really all that newsworthy?
No.
No.
Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV.
I'm not sure that appearing in the local news' rumor of the month segment qualifies.
I was on the telly once. Fell right off.
Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe.
Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's why she was camping.
That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera.
Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang,
It snaps a shot.
yep.
So how many pictures has it taken so far?
The only time the camera triggered was that night.
That's all she was hiding.
I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake.
Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors.
Competitors?
Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop.
Ah. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth?
Well, actually,
Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet.
Bang, look straight right, out.
Exactly what sort of sound was it?
Like a bang, goddammit.
well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected.
A lot of going.
Wasn't much else to look at. Watch the boat.
There wasn't much else to look at?
Yep.
I don't know. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
What? What did I do now? Were you giving me that? What are you giving me that look for?
Definitely sus. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Okay, there's your cue. Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
What would you show though?
I don't know, but let's just press this and move on. Soft flash. Heard another gunshot.
Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time?
Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither.
Better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. That was a loop. That was a loop.
Okay.
So that was the one.
Not much else to look at. Watch the boat the whole time.
No, he said no. Okay, I think it's. Is there anything that's specific about Gordy other than the article? Because Phoenix said in that she must have been looking for Gordy.
Yeah.
Is it just the article again?
I don't know. It's the only thing that makes any sense.
Unless...
It's the only thing that makes sense, too. Because nothing else mentions Gordy specifically.
Want to try it then?
Yeah.
This works.
Alright. Ms. Hart. Were you really looking at that boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree. Any normal person would. But you're not normal. But you are far from normal.
Let the game talk.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You're camping at the lake and take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You tell her.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you would need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing.
That.
Wow.
Well?
Well, now that y'all mention it,
Oh, I hate you.
Oh my God.
I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit.
God damn it.
I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all.
God damn it, you fucking asshole.
I got kind of excited.
Like,
my God.
I get the angriest at this character more than any other
You're
character
a criminal.
in this game.
That's criminal behavior.
And I think
Not
this
good.
also happened in, like, a movie. Was it 12 Angry Men where it happened?
This is a very prosecutable offense.
It happens, though. It's a real thing that occurs.
I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
God, you're so unreliable. You're a piece of shit.
You're annoying.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
He does not want that enlargement.
That's
Drew
enough.
it up, right?
You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what?
Your pie hole. Shut
What was
it.
she going to say? She took the photograph. And what?
What up?
Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it. I'm doing echoes here. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting.
That's me.
Oh, man. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma.
It just shows Von Karma holding the gun.
And an axe in the other hand.
Yeah.
This is my chance.
And like a Nazi armband.
Yeah. While doing the Hitler salute.
Oh man, how incriminating.
If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse.
Oh no.
What should I do? Make her show the enlargement.
Yeah.
Show it to me.
Slam.
Ms. Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool.
Dang.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Ms. Hart. Show the photograph to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection
Dang.
denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
That was fast.
I want to see this. Oh, God, that's not any better. What the fuck?
Well, we do have a clear left-handed shot now.
Yeah.
Still
my
cannot
God.
see who's firing in this.
And that doesn't look like they're on a boat. This looks nothing like what's on the boat. This looks like they're standing.
Well,
It could be.
And didn't they have like coats on? It doesn't even look like, I don't know.
They look like they look like two hushes.
It looks like a totally
Yeah.
different scene.
It could be the defendant, or maybe
And they're
it's
both
not.
they're both bald too, right?
Regardless,
judge.
I'll accept this as evidence. Lake photo. Happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement.
Look at that bluff.
A little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. And I'd like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Look at my face.
Does this
Von
face look
Karma,
like it
do you have
alive?
anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. I'm the hero.
Too late. I'm gonna declare it.
There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere.
Oh, I'm about to do it.
This is bad.
Oh,
Real
I'm
bad.
about to say guilty.
What should I
I'm
do?
gonna say guilty in just a second. You show it.
Show other evidence.
Ah.
It's the gunshot or the pistol. Right hand fingerprints. Wait, Your Honor, this evidence is horseshit.
I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence in this courtroom. Indeed. Courtrooms are no place for exhaustive examinations of evidence. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence, but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Oh, object to the enlargement, I guess?
I guess so.
Wait and see is never the correct choice. So,
And we're not getting penalties either.
Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
It doesn't seem real.
It's also, that's a
What
really
might that
roundabout
be?
way. That's really annoying. Okay.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, the thing that is wrong with the photo is what hand he's holding the gun with.
Right. I guess we have to do it step by step to, yeah.
I mean, it could go either way. They just decided one branch is right and one's like, Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
I'll show them all.
It's the hand.
Take that.
It's very smooth. Edgeworth's hands are gross and slimy.
Yes.
Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left
hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. Take that! The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo,
oh, he's using it.
The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Blah, 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 blah. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
The victim himself.
Larry.
I like how they just toss in Larry. I forget if we'd pull off another, like, false accuse for just a second, or...
Well, it's not Miss Hart, because she had no idea what's even going on. Obviously, it's not Larry. Edgeworth claimed it might have been a suicide.
Right, that's what he thought at the time.
Right.
That's weird.
Because I don't think you can say it's Miss Hart. They'll all just be like, but you just made the claim that she had no idea what's even going on.
Yeah.
How could she? And all Larry, right. Obviously, it's not Larry.
All right, the victim himself.
There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Wow. What a writerly twist. Order. So you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Okay.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm not very imaginative. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
Okay.
Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I'd already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Okay, so that updated the evidence. This is the correct path, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum.
I'm a computer. I will now explode.
Syntax error. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day while we debug this situation. Court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's all. This court's adjourned.
So they have to find more evidence.
I always find myself wanting the gavel to be louder.
Like,
yeah, I want it just to have a little.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes when it's like a really dramatic moment, it goes.
I think that only happened like once.
Phew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No. I've yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who... The shooter was about a meter away, too.
What? What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
What the fuck?
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth?
What the fuck was that?
I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony.
Like, it might be Phoenix's interpretation that he's just struggling to say thank you to her, or it could mean that if she has too big a mouth, Von Karma can make shit happen to her. It's another way to take it, but I think it's more about Phoenix's interpretation. Okay, we already read that.
I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight on Christmas, essentially.
I like that they call it a deposition.
So that's all we gained in this case. We heard 2 shots, even though the gun was fired 3 times.
Yeah. I'll admit, that is not my favorite chapter in this game. Like,
because of her.
Yeah, interrogating Lotta is like pulling teeth for me. It's a rough one.
Let's kick her.
Yeah, she sucks. And she keeps coming. Like, she's one of those characters like Old Bag. Old Bag and she together are like the persistent, like super annoying characters that they refuse to let go of.
I think in in hindsight now, especially because like I'm not like Sara is acting her. I think Old Bag is far less annoying than Lotta. I think Lotta is just a huge asshole, and Old Bag is just an old lady who's not like great at what she does. And
Old Bag does. She is also pretty insufferable in the other games she appears in because she's always in a new role.
Yeah, I guess
doing something else. It's like, why you again? Why are you here? And you're gonna be in my way again.
Again. Oh well.